We're watching you, scum.
Why don't the intro video bits show on the stream? It's so weird. Oh, but yes, you're a strange piece of software, you are. Anyway, that was the pause for the edit. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, hello. Heck, if you're watching this on Twitch after the fact, because you get access to these VODs a lot sooner if you watch them on Twitch rather than YouTube. But anyway, hello. Hello, and Velenos. Thank you very much for 9 months of subbage. Don't know why it's badgering you to show your sub anniversary twice in 1 month. Weird. I don't know either. But cheers for the support all the same. Oh yeah, there you go. Highlighted message. Only channel points buys decapitation. Good question. I don't know. I think it depends on whether or not it's a Khajiit, right? It's a bit silly, but hey ho, yeah, it is. I mean, you know. Whatever. Also, I like reindeer birds. That's quite cool, actually. That's very amusing. Also, thonk sorcery. That's a really good combo. I like that. You know what? I'm gonna lower the. Hold on. Oh no, I've alt tabbed out of the main menu. It's probably gonna crash now when I go try to get back into it. Modify a single emote. That's currently 1,000 points. Fuck knows why. How about we change that so it's not 1,000 points? How about we change it so it's 100 points? Smart cost. Oh, apply an automatically calculated cost for this reward based on your channel's audience. Fuck that noise. There you go, 100 points and you can modify an emote. That seems far more reasonable to me. 1,000 points to just modify an emote. Why? Why, I say. And yeah, it's gone all weird. Yeah, it crashed. Yeah, don't alt-tab out of the main menu of Oblivion. It doesn't like it when you do that. Yes, festive reindeer, Humphrey. Santa bird, Santa. Yes, see, here we go. This is fun. Why would we put a 1,000 point entry price on having this sort of fun? Nonsense, I tell you. Nonsense. Merry Davemas. There you go. Do they show up on the log on screen? They do. Look. See, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see all these funny little emotes. Nice. That's cheered me up no end. All right. Yes, it's a very silly system, but at least Twitch have allowed me to edit the values to my heart's content. So yeah, 1,000 points to modify an emote. Sod that. Fuck that noise. Make it 100. All right. So, anyway. When last we left off, folks, I believe we were making our way through the woods. We just managed to get to one of the way shrines. I think it was the way shrine of Dibella. After visiting a few ruins and forts along the way. We're continuing our journey around the pilgrim's way. I'm loving the reindeer sorcery emote. That is marvellous. That is brilliant. Dave the red-nosed reindeer, yep. How Raptor, yeah. We're all so very easily amused, aren't we? Dawn of War is on Self-Esteem's winter sale already. Oh yeah, of course we've got the Steam sale, haven't we? Yeah, I've already got all the Dawn of War stuff, but yeah, I recommend it if you haven't got it. I haven't seen anything on the sale yet that I really fancy, actually, I have to admit. There's been 1 or 2 games I flirted with the thought of buying and then just backed off at the last second and realised, I'm probably just going to buy this, install it, and then play Red Dead Redemption 2 instead. So, Trying to save a bit of money. Hey, look at that, Dr. Fat. Christmas elves. Look at that. Anyway. Anyway. So here we are. Yeah, Fort Carmel is where we went previous to this. That's where we got this awesome new sword. Killed a bunch of vampires and got the sword, and there's actually something we need to do before we do anything else. Because I don't want to get vampirism. Where are my mandrake roots? Om nom. There we go. Just confirm that I don't have it anymore. Indeed, it's gone. Okay, good. Who needs cure disease potions when you've got mandrake roots? Do you have the anti-vampire sword mod installed? Do I? I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's part of Obscura's overhaul, man. But you mean the one you get from a ruin down here somewhere? That we had in the Idris Let's Play, if I recall. Yeah, we should totally go and get that sword at some point, if I find an excuse to do it, because that was a cool sword. Dawn Katana, yeah, it's Obscura's overhaul. Yeah. See, I have a vague plan in my head. I've been enjoying this Oblivion stream series quite a lot, you see, so I've been thinking if I do see this through and we finish Sally's little tale here, we do Knights to 9, we do Knights to 9 Revelations, I wouldn't mind at some point, maybe not necessarily right away, but in the distant future, having another bash at it with another character. I'd quite like to play a vampire character that time around, which is why I'm determined not to become a vampire in this playthrough, because I want to save that for another one. Because playing a vampire in Oblivion is, unlike in Morrowind, is actually, you know, quite fun, so... I mean, the downside is no vampire factions, no unique vampire factions to join in Oblivion, but on the other hand, you can actually still play the rest of the game properly, so... Anyway... There's the Way Shrine of Dibella done. We're going to head up to Coral now and rest our weary feet and dry off, I suspect, but let's have a little look at the map. Next, along the Pilgrim's Way, is going to be the Shrine of Akatosh near Bruma, it looks like, so we'll be going up the Orange Road, I think this is called, to go get to that Way Shrine, which is not going to be, well, you know, it's a pretty easy one to get to, that. We just follow the road and we'll get there. I'm beginning to think I should have bought a horse back in Anvil, but never mind. I think I'd like a white horse. I think I'd quite like a white horse, so next time we're in Anvil, I think I might actually buy one. But anyway. Time to journey north. Do you know, it's weird, I've never found a mod that makes it so that the way shrines actually look unique to the god that they represent. Because, as it stands, they all look completely identical, regardless of which god it's dedicated to. And that annoys me. This annoys me! Mary Humphreymas, yes. I'm sure I'll play Dragon Age again one of these days. It is one of those games that never really gets old. Yeah, Dibella's Way Shrine might have a few boobies on it, it's true. Who doesn't like boobies? Oh, look, it's Buzz Lightyear.
Good day, man, and welcome to Coral. You're under the watchful eye of the Coral Guards, so don't you worry. We keep the peace, and keep it nice.
Weird looking fella.
Bye.
We're all family in Coral. Outsider. Lane on Priory. Yeah, I'm thinking the I'm thinking the main quest is going to get saved for another playthrough. I don't think we're going to be doing it with this character. No, go away. The main quest and Kvatri built and maybe reclaiming Sankator. I think that's something I'd like to save for another playthrough. We'll have our hands full with Knights of the Nine and Knights of the Nine Revelations. North Country Stables. We could get a horse here, admittedly. Chestnut horses aren't too bad. Nah, let's get a white horse. We'll do it properly. How long is Revelations compared to the main story? Ooh, probably roughly equivalent, if not a little bit longer. It's pretty impressive, though, without spoiling it. Doing the main quest after doing Knights of the Nine Revelations would feel like a very, very significant come down, I have to admit. Well, here we are in Coral, where it's pissing it down. Oh, we've got a fountain up here.
Hi there.
Very nice. And the Coral Chapel, which is totally changed by Better Cities to be more unique. Although, if memory serves, the problem with this place is that the frame rate in here is absolutely horrific. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know why either. I think there's just very badly optimized meshes or something in here.
It's so good to meet
Just to make extra sure the vampirism is gone.
Of course.
Oh, well, we've got some more geometry issues too, looks like. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. There shouldn't be a mod conflict there, but there is for some reason.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Yeah. It's kind of a shame, because this would be... I mean, this is quite cool. It's just it's ruined slightly by the frame rate and that stuff.
Sometimes I just go look at the great.
Doggies!
Yes?
Doggies?
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Blindrel again along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while.
Lord Flindrel? I'm actually going to be going down the road to Bruma.
Take care.
Not much down here, is there? Right, I imagine Sally at this point has had quite enough of being wet, so... To the inn, I say!
Hello there.
Greetings,
Good.
Dunmer.
Welcome to the Oak Enclosure. This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Bed, please.
There's one available for the night. If you're interested, it'll be 10 gold. What do you say?
Very good. We will be staying the night here, so I might as well get that now.
The Oak Enclosure is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others.
Oh, I see. We're in the snobby place.
I heard there is a good smith in Coral.
What? You heard there's a good smith in You live here! And there's one smith in Coral, and it's just, like, down the road over there? Whatever. Right.
Need a bite to eat? Maybe something to wash it down with?
Mead. I don't have anything to drink this evening, unfortunately, because of this headache I've got. I've taken painkillers, and painkillers and alcohol do not mix well. So, I am foregoing any booze this Friday evening, which is a miserable fact in and of itself, but never mind.
You too.
Hello there. Well met.
Good afternoon.
You seek my help?
The fighters.
You two aren't related, are you?
Again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it.
Really?
What's the news?
Assassination!
There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Salzburg.
It is very rainy outside. Rainy and dark. In fact, this is pretty much the exact weather outside my window right now.
It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Bye.
Farewell.
Any good books on the shelf? Lots of copies of the Book of the Daedra for some reason. Argonian account book 4, huh? Oh, I was hoping it might be a skill book.
That Ramalas Brehon sure loves his dogs. A little too much, if you ask me.
I like
A little too much? What? Maybe I don't want to know. Take stock of what we've got at the minute. Might have a few bits we need to sell. Ah, bits to repair as well, actually. Yeah, we've got a few bits of loot, haven't we? Any potions we should be making? I don't think right now. Mystical Imp Gall does cure paralysis. That's a useful effect. Anything else that does cure paralysis? Ooh, regular Imp Gall does. Okay, hold on then. Let's make that. Next time I see a bunch of imps, I need to make sure I harvest their gall, so I can make a few cure paralyzation. Because I mean, yeah, there are traps that paralyze you now with Oscura's Overhaul, but there's also a bunch of creatures that attack you and do that as well. Like I think the gargoyles do that. So cool.
It's a bit excessive with those two folk.
So we're just gonna wait, I think, for like 7 hours. Drink some ale, eat some food, you know, that sort of thing. And then go to our room and sleep the rest of the day, basically, rest of the night even. This is a really big building, isn't it? This is like a Daggerfall-sized inn. Actually, no, it's not that big. The inns in Daggerfall are gigantic. Well, some of them are. So we'll sleep, basically hoping the rain's going to stop, essentially. And then we'll go selling our junk in the morning, and then continue on our way. And we could stop here and do side quests and things, and if we overhear something side quest related, we might do it. I'm thinking primarily of the Odile farm thing. It doesn't look like it's raining anymore out there. A bit cloudy, pretty windy, but it's an improvement. So this Pilgrim's Way thing is going to take us a long-ass time if we don't get our skates on and actually get on with it. So, because so far it took us an entire stream just to do 3. So, how many rooms for customers did medieval inns have generally anyway? I don't know. I don't know.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
See, my assumption would be that in medieval times, a lot of people really did not travel, so the demand for them might not actually be as high as you'd think. I think the only people in the Middle Ages who would travel a lot would be, you know, nobles, who probably stay in some other noble's castle rather than an inn if they can help it. Merchants, and probably religious pilgrims. And generally speaking, there's probably the largest groups of people you're actually going to see walking around the place, you know, traveling across the country in the Middle Ages. Most people just kind of stayed put. Because, of course, being a vagrant, you know, someone who is homeless and wanders from town to town in medieval times, at least in England, medieval England, I don't know about elsewhere, but being a vagrant was itself illegal, so, you know. Being a wandering adventurer like you are in these games would have been technically illegal in the Middle Ages.
Nice town, but you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins, or you can loot old caves and ruins.
So much for murder hobos, yeah. Well, one of the things about, like, for example, Dungeons & Dragons is I always found the Forgotten Realms Kingdom of Cormyr, I think it's Cormyr, interesting because it's a country in the Forgotten Realms setting which requires adventurers to actually have a license, you know, and be approved by the government in order to actually do their wandering murder hobo thing in the first place, which seems to me like something that would be far more realistic than the tax-dodging hobo you are in an Elder Scrolls game. Because I think in that saying, you know, you not only have to register as like a licensed adventuring party or whatever, but also like a certain amount of proceeds of your loot go to the government in the form of tax as well. So, you know.
I can repair almost anything.
Almost anything. That's a bit expensive, but fine.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
A mithril war axe, huh? Mithril boots! Urgh. Do I want some shiny, shiny boots? Or am I more likely to just find mithril boots lying around somewhere at some point and I could save myself a ton of money? I'm leaning towards the latter, honestly. However, you may have, after some haggling, my mithril claymore, my silver scimitar, my elven short sword, elven dagger, these elven arrows, these arrows of embers.
You got a great deal there.
Okay, hang on a minute. I just sold you my damn scimitar. Can I have that back, please? I actually need that. I mean, I sort of don't, because the sword I have now is so ridiculously good, but even so, I'd quite like to have that back, thank you. Unless you've got something better, mind you. I don't think you do, though. Actually, to be fair, the elven short sword is damage 10. It's much more expensive to buy it back, though, so never mind. Oops. Anyway. You can also have this. And this. Giant wolf pelt. One measly gold coin
That's a
for
fair-
that pearl.
You've
Got more
made
for
a-
the copper nugget. And for the bear pelt. Oh man, like collecting like skins and selling them and stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2 is so freaking cool. There's so many things that game does right.
Thank you for your patronage.
And actually hunting animals and collecting their
You
furs
see
and
me.
stuff like that is actually a genuinely fun, enjoyable thing to do in Red Dead 2. I tell you, if Rockstar made like a fantasy RPG, well, you know, like a fantasy open world game in the same vein as GTA and Red Dead, I don't think I'd ever play a Bethesda game again. They're just so much better at it. Now then, is there anywhere else we can visit? Is there like a general trader? Oh, yes, there is, isn't there? Over here somewhere. But is it as fun? Yeah, no, I'm enjoying Red Dead far more than any Bethesda game I've played in recent years.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seed Neas, the proprietor. How can I help you? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Ah, bedrolls. Bedrolls and tents. Okay. I'll have one of each, I think. It's expensive, but I'll take it. Let's see.
An excellent deal.
And a tent as well. The cheapest one, please. Necromancer's bedroll. No, thank you. Right, yeah, I got a few little
And
bits and bobs.
Ah,
Yeah,
fine.
I should have been haggling.
that seems a fair...
Anything else to sell you? How much does the tent and bedroll weigh? 20 and 11. Okay, that's 31 points of weight there from my bedroll and tent, but okay, fine. One more reason we need a horse and some saddlebags, although I still can't find any merchants that sell saddlebags.
Thank you for your patronage. Goodbye.
Goodbye, indeed. Reindeer Humphrey is just quality. Quality. I'm loving that anyway. Oh man, like you can play Red Dead 2 in such a chill way. Honestly. And we could go in here and do that whole Silver Gate quest, but unfortunately, as we know, it's not finished, so not really any point. No, it's great fun. I think I said this before, but I think last week I played the game for like 2 hours, and about 1 hour 30 minutes of those 2 hours I played the game I spent playing poker. So you can get so immersed in that game. That's the reason chiefly I compare it to a Bethesda game, because Bethesda games, the big draw of them has always been the fact that they're very immersive and okay, but like it's just, man, Red Dead 2 is like, you know, you can just jump into that game and get lost in it for hours and hours and hours. What's this over here? Ah, Rangers Guild. Now, I believe in the version of Better Cities I've installed, there's actual quests and stuff you can do for the Rangers Guild, like it's a functioning faction now. But unfortunately, this character has no real inclination to actually join them. So, we're not going to be doing that, but hey. That is a thing now. Hello, horse. Pat, pat, pat. That's a whole lot of hay you've got there. That door does nothing. Do I play Red Dead 2 on console or computer? I play it on the PC. I got the PC version, I got it on Steam. I haven't played the original either. You don't need to. Red Dead 2 is technically a prequel. And you play as a different character in it too, to boot, so... You doubt your computer could run Red Dead 2? Well, I don't know, actually. It's... I'm hardly running mine on max settings, I must admit, but actually it seems like a surprisingly well-optimized game. It runs better than Oblivion fucking does, I'll say that much. The Orange Road, indeed, that is what it is. The Orange Road. We could go up exploring the mountains here, but we really have no reason to as a character, and also, we went exploring that place pretty extensively when we were playing as Arthur, so... Oh, go away, main quest. I'm not doing you. Get the message. To be honest with you, even on like fairly middling settings I've got it set to on my PC, it still looks gorgeous. It's definitely not an ugly game. I just love it. I just love it. It's the open world cowboy game that I always wanted for years, to be able to play something like that. And it's just really good. The Imperial City ominously in the background there. Who dares fight me? A bear. Another starved black bear. Yeah, I think you better run. No easy meal here. Sally is not a happy meal. Just need to remember also to rehockey
We're watching you, scum.
Ooh, these are good. We need these. Danger zone. 3 months. Thank you very much. Hey Dave, 3 months strong. Had to leave work early today because you feel sick and miserable, but that just means you get to watch the stream. Indeed, it does! Congrats. Enjoy the stream. Don't these have a shield effect? You know what, we're not really doing shield potions, are we? Because we've got shield spells. Yeah, keep running, Black Bear. I've tried to dress Arthur like Clint Eastwood yet. You should clarify that this is Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2, not Arthur as in Let's Play Oblivion Arthur. Idiot wolf. Yes I have, is the answer to that. It was pretty much the first thing I did as soon as I learned that there was a clothing menu. an inviting little side path, isn't it? Where does this lead? Shadow's Rest Cavern. And it actually keeps going past the cavern. Oh god. Imp. Yeah, knew it. Have to try something other than fire magic next time. I don't think we're going to go in there because it's probably just full of imps, judging by this guy out here. I don't really fancy going through a cave full of imps. Sounds like a bit like it would be annoying more than anything else. Yeah, Red Dead 2 has a slightly bewildering array of facial hair options. It's like they put more effort into the facial hair system in that game than Bethesda put into fucking, you know, repairing armor and weapons, for example, in this. It's kind of amazing, really. Like, really, as time goes on and I play more games by other developers, like, you know, Obsidian with the Outer Worlds or Rockstar with Red Dead 2, the more I, unfortunately, get the impression that Bethesda are just not very good at their jobs. They make fun games, but it's just not in the same league. Fallout 4 is just so pants by comparison. Yeah, honestly, I really do suspect sometimes that the phrase "that'll do" is practically Bethesda's motto these days. That said, I still have Skyrim on the Switch. The first step to fixing your problem is admitting that you have one, okay? Mind you, I can't install it until I get an SD card. So I haven't actually played it yet. But since I can't have portable Red Dead 2, I'll have to settle for portable Skyrim. Okay, you're just annoying me with your arrows that go straight through walls. Skeleton Lieutenant. I did laugh at the idea of vanilla Skyrim on the Switch, and I still kind of do, to be honest with you, but I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I'll probably regret it after I've played it for 10 minutes, and just think to myself, this was not remotely worth the novelty. But oh, these skeletons are no joke, eh? Where are we? Yeah, I did a pommel strike. This is a pretty extensive ruin, I've got to say. Is this Sankator? Could be Sankator. Ow.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, it's Sankator. Well, we don't really have any business here. It's the main quest dungeon, so we might as well just kill these skeletons and then get out of here. Skeleton Corporal. I didn't realise skeletons had ranks, but apparently they do. Pretty cool, actually, the exterior of Sankator. I know it was, in the vanilla game, it was a bit of a level above your average random fort, but I think Unique Landscapes might have gone even more overboard with it. Very cool. Did you visit Sankator in Revelations? No. We are somewhat off course right now, and yet the path leads further into the mountains. And I cannot resist it. A troll! Hit like a truck, these guys, don't they? And I cast the wrong spell. Alien ruin? Or is it a legit alien ruin, or is it just an alien well? It's a legit place. Ninindava. Okay. Very small, very humble looking ruin from the outside. This empty crate would... Okay, very strange. What's this about? We here a zombie, I think.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my
it's a zombie with a tail. Necromancers then? Maybe vampires? I think it's a zombie Argonian. Oh, my money's on vampires. Yeah.
Yeah!
Run away. More vampires, man. We're becoming quite the vampire hunter, aren't we? Oh, wow. Check that out. Argonian zombie, that's really cool. Very dark in here, isn't it? Even the vampire doesn't know where I am, it's that dark. Come on, fight me, you annoying little git. God, even when they're vampires, Bosmer are incredibly annoying. Okay, I think something just killed him. Did he walk into a trap? He might have walked into a trap. Oh no. No shortage of zombies. It's just this one vampire living here with tons of zombies. You can sit down there yelling "die" at me if all you like, mate, but... Oh, man. Now I wish I had telekinesis. I can't get that. It's too far in.
Hello?
Bollocks to that, I says.
Who's there?
Ah. So they could totally crawl into there and get that. It's a big old two-handed mace thing. It does 10 damage on every hit, even with my crappy blunt skill, which means it's probably quite a bit of kit if you're playing a character that does blunt. Right, where are you, little... There you are! Vampire acrobat. Oblivion leather cuirass. Pretty sure that's not as good as what I'm wearing. It's about the same, but my armor looks much cooler, so I'm keeping it. Alright, this is definitely suspicious. But there don't actually seem to be any swinging axes. That's weird. Ah. Okay, someone removed the axes from that corridor, but there's still one here. Uh-oh. Whoa, sneaky bastard! Yeah, that's what I think of vampire monks. Not so clever and sneaky now, are you? Look at that silhouette of the zombie shambling around there. That is so cool. The logic of this axe trap is confusing to me. But yeah, look at that. This game really has its moments, I tell you. Poison of the Fool. No, we do not raid the dead. That's naughty. We do not rob graves. Ah, I believe I've been spotted. Quite a fast-moving zombie, this one, aren't you? Headless Dark Elf zombie. You need to die. Foul vampires perverting the remains of this Dark Elf. I shall end you rightly. Ooh, you little git. Sword fight. Let's go. I've contracted the bloody disease again. Hold the phone. Let's get some shield. Before you silence me again. Right. One of them just turned. Aha! Sneaky! Well, you're a Dark Elf vampire. You definitely deserve to die. You all have very nice clothes, though, don't they? Steel claymore. Bah. How very pedestrian. My sword is called Clint. Yes. So, adventurer, what is that sword you carry? Ah, it is my special sword. It has a name. Oh, awesome. What did you name it? Heart's Bane? Foe Slayer? Dragon's Tooth? No, it's called Clint. It what? What? No, yes, it's called Clint. Not a very observant vampire, that one over there. Let's wait for our magic to come back a bit. Could do with a good fire on touch spell for dealing with these guys. Ah! Gentleman light armor. No longer damaged too swiftly from combat. Well, that's good news, because my armor does get damaged quite swiftly. Whoa, hello. Oh god. Oh god. Stun lock for days. And I've been disarmed.
I've fought mud crabs more fiercely than you. You'll never take me down. Ha! You'll never take me down.
Yeah. You were no match for me. You came close, but you were no match. Ah, hello. Are we cool now, Mud Golem? Bygones be bygones and all that. Oh, okay, he's just died. Oh, it was a summoned one. Still, that was a bit weird. Mud Golem was just like, you know what? This is not within my remit. I'm actually going on strike now. Sorry. I will not be fighting this intruder until you improve my wages. Also, where in the Christ is my sword gone? There it is. I bet this thing's bloody trapped, isn't it? No, no, okay, we're good. Yeah, lovely Planescape Torment. I thought about getting it on Switch, but I had a little look online at what the ported versions of the Beamdog D&D games were actually like on the Switch, and they look pretty fucking awful, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to stick to playing Planescape on PC. Ooh, black cape. Don't mind if I do. Hooray! Very nice. Even kind of matches our armor. I do hate this helmet with a passion. I really do. It's so rubbish. She looks so much cooler without it on, but every point of armor helps, so... I bet there's something really good in that coffin, but we're not going to do it. We do not rob graves. Black and red cape. Nah, it's a little bit too Count Dracula for my liking. I'll take the black one. Is it a vampire's coffin? I mean, maybe, I suppose. So, yeah, alright, fine. I'll have a look inside. There's a foul vampire sleeping inside the damn thing. I mean, why they would have locked themselves in, I don't know, but... Ow! That's what I get. It doesn't look visually like there is any corpse in there, but there are bones in there according to this, so... Nope. That was not ours to take. And now I'm... Ow! I'm dying. I'm dying horribly. Yeah, I'm about to die. Rip. That was an incredibly powerful trap. Warhammer of depletion. It weighs a ton. But it makes no sound when it lands. Bats! Vampire bats. Because of course. Ninendava Gate Key. And a copy of Darkest Darkness. I prefer to bash this open, but its enemy's still around. Rune-studded chest. Now, you would think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, boy. Only got 30 picks left. Flour? Really? Okay. Perhaps vampires are into baking. Oh boy, here we go. You look like a wizard. Summoning more than one creature, is it? That seems like cheating to me. Now, you are a high elf wizard, which typically means you get beheaded. Ha! You blew up your own skeleton. Very smart move of you there.
I'm just warming up.
Bloody hell. Could say the same thing to you. Two can play at that game. Bloody hell, man. Stop messing around. There we go. No decapitation, sadly, but we'll take it. That's a pretty nice ring, that, actually. Vampire Matriarch. You are not... You don't have a patch on the Vampire Matriarch I took this sword from. The Orc Vampire Matriarch was way better than you. You were just annoying. Oh, I do have no this yet, have I? Ah, that's because I can't. Probably bash it open, though. Well, I think I found a use for this. Oh my god, the attack speed of this thing. Okay, let's try something else. This thing's weird.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Fuck you, game. Jesus. Potion of Dispel just saved me there. I'm glad someone mentioned that in the chat right at the last second then. You just saved my bacon, person in the chat. Well done. I need to get a lot more potions of Dispel. Right. Very valuable staff. A black cloak. A reinforced chain helmet. I think I'll have that, thank you very much. An Elven Defender. I don't know what that is. That was definitely worth it. I am, of course, over encumbered now. That's a cool looking staff, isn't it? As is that. Might keep that, actually. That's pretty good. Some of these staffs are really nice, actually. Reinforced chain helmet. It looks much cooler. Let's have it. I mean, it still looks a little bit weird, but it beats this thing. Yeah, I know I've got vampire disease. Elven Defender. Is it like a... Oh, I see. It's like a battle staff thing. No, I'm sticking with my mithril shield. Thank you very much. Need to drop something. I guess the hunting dagger can go. Let's ditch all these arrows first. Yeah, I can actually move again now. This cloak I don't need either. Oh, that helmet really. And technically I don't need the black and burgundy outfit. I just want to keep it in case we have to dress fancy for some reason. Yeah, I think this helmet's definitely an improvement. I bet the rest of the reinforced chainmail armor looks pretty cool, actually, so... I'll have to wait for an hour. Are we done with this place? Not quite. Oh, should be careful there. Axe traps. Yeah, we didn't go up here, did we? Not expecting to find much up here, but you know. Oh no, never mind. Actually, this is the gate we got the key for. So maybe there's. That's so weird. That's such a weird glitch. Ah ha ha! Yes, Mr. Umbacano will be pleased. Daggerfall remake for Oblivion in progress. Really? Why? I get really confused by things like that, like Skygerfall. People tell me, oh, Skygerfall. I don't get it. Why? Why would you play that instead of Daggerfall Unity? Like, if you're going to play Daggerfall, Daggerfall Unity is the best way to do it. It appears to be nighttime. Well, I did get myself a tent, didn't I? I don't really want to rest in the ruin full of corpses, really. Bit unsavory. Camp under the stars instead, or at least we would if there weren't clouds everywhere. Right, let's quick save in case some sort of geometry fail here causes us to explode and immediately die. Ah, there it is. It's quite a nice fancy tent, that, actually. Should we not have some sort of campfire? Wish to go over here. There we go. Marvelous. Nope. No. There we go. The tent and bedroll do weigh a lot. Severely limiting my carrying capacity, unfortunately, but it's worth it just so we can rest wherever we like. Isn't Daggerfall kind of dated both mechanically and graphically? I mean, I know. Is my own stance to that. If you actually, I mean, I don't really give a shit about graphics, so, you know, for one thing, and also, you know, dated can frequently be a good thing, to be honest with you, when it comes to gameplay. Daggerfall via DOSBox was always a bit hard work, but Daggerfall Unity is a different beast entirely. Fully moddable. There's loads of really good mods available for it. Even has a smaller dungeons option, which genuinely makes the game much more playable than it used to be. Daggerfall Unity is genuinely pretty great. I would much rather play that than some sort of weird remake in the Skyrim engine or something. Interesting. At least they're forming a queue. Bollocks. It's actually not that useful anyway. Some bandits with Arctic fur armor. Okay, we're sort of, if we keep going in this direction, we're going to end up back where we need to be, more or less. How about the bandit scum?
You're outmatched, you pathetic worm.
Oh, poison is it? Oh, I haven't had decapitation in a little while. Give me one. The game is just not forthcoming. Where'd the other one end up? Ah, there you are. What fresh new opponent approaches? Whoever they are, they changed their mind. Fork in the road. We need to go this way. Now what? Wolves! Oh dear. More wolves? Yep. No meat on them. They must be very hungry. Oh, I know, right? It's problem with adding all this custom music to the game is that you get these situations where it's like, epic dramatic battle music is starting, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, and then, like, a rat approaches from behind a rock. You're expecting, like, the Balrog of Khazad-dûm, but actually it's like, you know, an angry house cat or something. Venison. Don't mind if I do. Oh, God. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Boar meat, venison, and wolf meat. Right. It's freed up a bit of space by making some extra potions. I'm going to need to make some feather potions. Either that or learn a feather spell. Everything has gotten very weird and spooky and ethereal right now. We actually need to be down here somewhere, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, the way Shrine to Akatos should be about there-ish, so... Who are you? Imperial Legion Forester.
There's evil afoot, citizen, and I've little time for chatter. What is it?
This game really has a problem with silly-looking helmets, doesn't it?
The Emperor is dead.
Yeah, we've heard this so many times before. I can see Bruma in the distance there. Oh, yes, I remember this. There's a whole mine here now. You can explore it and it's full of interesting things and stuff. It's just a real reason to go down there. Also, random stag just kind of charging through the place, as you do. What the... Oh my god! Look at the size of that thing! Ancient Frost Troll. Oh my god, it does so much damage. Alright. And sometimes you get attacked by an ancient giant frost troll and you don't get amazing battle music. Like, there's no consistency at all. My goodness me. I'm gonna switch to a shield. Oh my god. What on earth? Bloody hell. This thing's a monster. Keep at it, lads. I shall keep it distracted, I guess. Do I have anything useful right now? I could... Not really. I have this, but it's frost damage, and I have a feeling this creature is immune to frost. This is the puniest spell ever. Oh. Run away!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Epic, man! Whoa! Ah! Potion of healing. And one of these really nasty poisons, I think. Assuming the thing isn't immune to that. Oh my god! I know, this badass with his fists. It's like, yeah, it's a giant ancient frost troll. I'm gonna go punch it with my fists. What of it? Let's, Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Trying to do the... Kept hitting the pommel strike button and nothing happened. Do I have any of those paralysis poisons? Did I use them all? No, 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 got it. Here we go. Ha-ha! How about him, lads? He's angry now.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh god, no. Oh no! Okay, fine. That's how it's gonna be. Poison spam. Oops. I didn't need to do that. Another one. Oh, I don't want it unless I really have to, though, because there's stupidly useful poisons.
This is the part.
Ah!
Let's get this over. You pathetic worm!
Come on! We've nearly got the bastard. Ah! My goodness. All that for a bit of troll fat. That was a very big troll. I want to mount its head on my wall or something. That's okay. So right. Okay. Yep. All right. Fine. Just off and restore health, and let's get stuck in, shall we? Round 2. Here we go. A Frost Titan, because why not, right? With a Mithril Warhammer. Well, this has been an interesting morning. Oh dear. We're somewhat over encumbered at the moment, it must be said. Drinking a few useless potions. Well, Nightshade. No. I'm gonna eat the rest of that fresh mutton, it's a bit rubbish. Also, it's really heavy, holy crap, I only just noticed that. We'll spook the deer. Get lost. This is too good to just leave. So it's coming with me. Rumor's just over here. Come on. Let's go find a smith to sell this thing to. Oh yeah, Mandrake root. Good point. Good point. Thank you for the reminder. I was going to visit the chapel anyway and get cured. So actually, you know what? I will do that. I'll save the Mandrake root and visit the chapel instead. Oh, God. Sod off.
You do realize you can hold it back.
Why is my pommel strike button not working?
That the best you can do?
It just doesn't want to. Who's that shouting 2 arms? Is that you? Nice katana. I was hoping for a decapitation there, but never mind. Like a very katana. Is that any good compared to my silver scimitar? No, not really, actually. It's quite a bit lighter, though. Who'd you nick that off, then? Also, my health. Holy crap. Let's just wait an hour. Get our breath back there. So, we've killed a Frost Titan and an Ancient Frost Troll. Welcome to Bruma. That's the game's way of saying it, apparently.
Me children are starving. Please help.
I suppose I can drop my hilariously valuable mithril warhammer for 5 seconds to give you a
only
gold
asking
coin.
Thank you, kind lady.
You're
Blessings
welcome.
of Julianus upon you.
I could have given you this, but no. To be fair, this thing isn't as heavy as that alien thing I picked up.
Piotr, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
You can help me by taking this crap off my hands.
That's a good deal.
Dude does not have nearly enough armor. I mean, armor? Money. Also, his prices he's giving me are garbage for some of these items, aren't they? Oh, goodness.
An excellent bargain. A fine... That seems a fair price.
I always use torches. I might as well sell those things.
You got a great...
That Frost Titan mate. 2 gold for... No. I'm taking that elsewhere. Someone's gonna... Oh, right. It's because he's only got 2 gold left. Right, that makes sense. Okay. He wasn't just giving me a bad deal. He was just out of money.
I work hard. Folks like Skjorda and Ulfen give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Let's see what we've...
900... Alright, fine.
Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorundr, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute.
Yeah, that's a side quest. I'm not interested in doing that one, though.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Just wondering if he's got anything I could buy that's useful, like this Mithril Cuirass, for example. It's not as good as this, though, and this, honestly, looks better, so...
Good day.
Right. Skjorda does, in fact, just, yeah, literally mean shirt.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
Makes 2 of us, love.
We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection.
Don't know about fantastic. I've already got some fancy clothes anyway. Oh, do I want to keep that? Resist for us 14% isn't bad. I'd rather have the money, I think. Especially after that huge repair cost I just paid.
A good price for a good customer.
My overheads are going up quite a bit. Also, we should go to the Gold Horse Courier office in town and drop some more gold in the bank. Before I forget. There you can have this mithril dagger too. And the dagger of nothing.
Thank you for your business. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Reynold Draelis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Yes, a vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynold slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
We might look into that, actually, because this character seems to have a reputation for murdering vampires. So this would be of interest, I think.
Bye.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run Nord Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink-up last night. Still a little muzzy. Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour.
Yeah, well, I can't blame it if the Heartlanders if they're sick and tired of hearing Ragnar the Red for the 26th time in a row. Honestly. You know that model I glued earlier? When we were just starting the stream? You're gonna like this. I've only gone and glued it to the table. Come loose, you little bastard. There we go. Whoops. It's a model with a slotter base. So it has a slot in the middle, and you slot the tab for the model into it, and then you put the glue in there, and you glue it in. Unfortunately, I think I put too much glue in, and it's leaked down through the slot onto the bottom, and it's stuck to the table. I don't feel very clever, but hey. We'll fix that later. That was my banner bearer. I still need to build Space Pope, by the way. I have Space Pope here. Made to order, Imperial Confessor Kirinov. It's a really cool model. I don't honestly know why they stopped making it, because the made-to-order ones are the ones they bring back for a limited time period. That are literally made to order, but the Space Pope is such a good model. Like, it's a really good sculpt, and I'm trying to open the packet right now. It's actually held up to the test of time pretty well, considering how old it is. I genuinely am a little bit confused as to why they discontinued him. Because there's loads of much uglier models that GW still sells. Strange. Anyway. Yeah, I will paint the Space Pope. Don't you worry.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Oh, noble steel cuirass. Always makes me wish we were a heavy armor character. That's a really nice suit of armor, that is. That's the stuff that I think the Count of Skingrad wears if you see him in this game, modded with a Skura's overhaul. That's the armor he wears. It's pretty sweet. And now, I could sell him. There's these Welkin stones. I have no shortage of magic potions, so you can take those, I guess. Ah, and the Frost Titan mane also. Burgling. It does make a difference. And since I've got a greater Staff of Silence, you can have this regular Staff of Silence.
You got a great deal there.
I might sell this greater staff, honestly. It's only got 5 uses, but 15 feet for 15 seconds on target. If I have to fight a few wizards, that could be jolly useful. I'm going to hang on to it for now. If we never end up using it, then it will eventually get sold. And that I will keep, because that is just, yeah. It's like a nuclear blast of cold, that is. That's really good. That could get me out of a bit of a tough spot.
Tell your friends about me.
Do any of the player home DLC? No, because we will have multiple player home type things as a result of doing Knights of the Nine and Knights of the Nine Revelations. So, player home DLC will be completely unnecessary. Right, let's go to the chapel and get our horrific haemophilia cured before that vampire hunter in town comes after us. Headache's going away, luckily. The pills are doing their job. Hello.
It's you. The Nine welcome you to Bruma. I'm Isa Raymond, priestess of Talus. We're trying to bring the comfort of the chapel to the Nords here, but Bruma's Nords stick to their heathen gods and uncivilized practices.
Yeah, you say that, Issa, but in the next game, the Nords are going to be all about Talos, so I think you're going to win this one in the long run.
Goodbye.
Actually...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
You know what, I'll have that, because being able to heal like a horse or something when I get one, that could be really useful. So let's have that. Cure paralysis on touch. That's probably going to be less useful. Cure poison on self, that's good. It's a costly spell to actually cast, but again, could save my bacon. If I remember to use it. Heal legendary wounds. Dismiss undead.
Thank you for your patronage.
Undead, you are hereby dismissed. Lovely. Which way shrines have I visited so far? Because I'd like to get the blessings from them too. Actually, what's the time? 2 PM, yeah. I'm not sure I'm going to stay overnight here in Bruma. Well, actually, we need to head out and get the way shrine anyway, so... alright, fine. Before we head out, though... Let's go out, let's do the way shrine. Down there. We'll come back, and we'll see about this Reynald Drealas thing. Raiden Lyrian thing. But, can I hotkey this? Can I hotkey this in this game? Is that a thing I can do? I can. It's just like in Morrowind. I used to do this with the, you know, the pilgrimage book from Morrowind when you're playing the temple. I used to hotkey the book for that when I was doing the pilgrimage, so I could keep checking the notes without having to go into my inventory. It looks like you can do it in this game too. Arche Mara di Bella. Mara. There we go. Thank you, okay. And Di Bella. Di Bella loves you. Pilgrimage of the Seven Graces. Yep, that's the one. You get given a book that details it all, don't you? So, and I used to hotkey the book while I was doing the quest. Just heard a frog. Wild Eye Stables. They sell paint horses, and paint horses are rubbish. So it's down here-ish somewhere. This kind of area. Fog is making it very difficult to find what I'm looking for. Really difficult, actually. It is Conan music, yes. It's a cover, you see, so it won't get clipped by Twitch or by YouTube for that matter. Ah, here we go. This looks promising. Uh-oh. Minotaur. All right. I can take a Minotaur, I think. Famous last words. Damn you for interrupting the Conan music, Mr. Minotaur. Oh yeah, you're no match. You fool! Wrong place, wrong time, creature. Can I still can't pommel strike. It still doesn't work. This isn't the shrine. Toadstool Hollow. Let me guess, it's probably full of Minotaurs. Ah, I can level up again. Sweet. Do you know what? I will check it out. It kind of looks quite interesting from the outside. So the statue, you know, makes me think maybe there's something cool in there. I don't know what I'm looking for right now. Okay, never mind. Ghosts. There's a ghost. Spooky ghost. Oh, gosh. Okay. Not a very structurally sound cave, apparently. Ancient ghost. Also, good to know this sword can hurt ghosts. Genuinely wasn't sure. Ah. I wonder if I should really be here, if this is some kind of tomb. Oh, bugger off. Are you proud of yourself, Rat? Ah! There is a chest in there. Ha! I did wonder. Yeah, if this is some kind of tomb, I don't know really if our character would want to be here. Because, you know, there's no vampires or necromancers around the place that we can tell. It's just the ancient undead guardians of this place. Not unlike an ancestral tomb back in Morrowind. So... Angry ghost. But on the other hand, the video game player part of me is just like, this place looks really cool and I want to know what's down there. So... Do ghosts run out of magicka? An experiment. The gamer in me is like, adventure! Yes, I know. Like, there's something a bit different about this place too. Like, you notice how there's a rope down there? That someone previously used to get down through this hole? Little touches like that are making me think there's something a bit more to this place than versus your average Oblivion dungeon. And yes, indeed, he seems to have run out of magicka. To be fair, also, you'd have to be a bit of an idiot to drop down a hole like that in real life. Then again, someone lit a fire here. There's lots of empty coffins. So that makes me think maybe there are grave robbers here. Or, you know, some poor idiot that needs rescuing from all the ghosts. I'm doing it. We're going to find out. Ouch. Oof, that really did hurt, actually. Now I wish I had that resist frost ring. Is there a chest in here? No. Or if there is, I can't find it. Oh yeah, someone's been down here, alright. Look at this. Ooh, is this gonna be trapped? I forgot to buy any dispel potions. Oh god, come on. What is this graphical glitch with the torchlight? That's so strange. Do you know what, before we go any further, let's close the door and just rest up for an hour so we can level up. There we go, level 10. No, I'm pretty sure Arthur never came to this dungeon, Django. I'm fairly sure you're mistaken there. Toadstool Hollow tunnels, huh? Got a torch out. Why am I sneaking? I don't know. Skellington. Have at thee, Skellington. Skeleton hero, no less. Whoa, holy shit, okay. Get up, Sally, come on. Pretty sure that's a, yeah, that's a mithril claymore. Oh, hello. Stupid suicidal rat. Why, dude? Why? I don't want to kill you. Oh my god, come on. Oh, I hate lockpicking so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Best thing the Outer Worlds ever did was get rid of lockpicking minigames. Angry bats. Why is it the vampire bats are always not hostile to me, but regular bats are? Riddle me that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Damn it. I forgot it was doing damage to me as well. I need dispel potions, man. Plot twist, Sally was a vampire the whole time. Yeah. Or not. Yeah, that's not much of an improvement, is it? It's really not much of an improvement. Whew, that was close. Interesting. Potion of feather. Don't mind if I do. Oh no! Not a mud crab! Most dramatic mud crab fighting music ever. Final boss of the game right here, folks. So dramatic. How can I possibly beat this foe? Yes, sir. This is the mud crab to which they are referring. He has his own boss music. So epic! So epic! So epic! I'm on the edge of my seat! Oh, he nearly got me there. This is the final boss music for Witcher 3. You know what? It might be. I don't remember. I always felt like Caranthe had the best boss music, to be fair. Anyway, moving on. At least it's not Banana Tiger, yeah. I don't actually have Banana Tiger in my music folder. I feel like I should maybe add it just for the lulz. Ghost up there. If it's in a chest, it's fair game. If it's in a coffin, it's not. And them's the rules, I've decided. Invisible ghost, is it? Oh, and a zombie. The zombie was honestly sneakier than the ghost was. I didn't see you at all. Whoa, okay, hello. Some goodies in this sack. Mithril boots. Are you kidding me? Seriously, the rock cutter boots are better than these. Fine, fine. Sally's been good this year, yeah. We're gonna find a passed out, drunk Santa at the bottom of this dungeon. Bats. Hear more of them, just don't see them. Ah! It's like, there's got to be something here. As you can see, it's nighttime outside. You can see the stars through there. I'm gonna have to smash this open. As soon as I can find it again. Oh, regular chest. Where's the elegant chest? There it is. Okay.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
I think we've killed everything, because otherwise we'd get a little message saying that there are enemies. And oh dear. Did we just die? I think we might have just died. Also, we should take rat meat, actually, because it does have detect life as one of its abilities. Oh boy. Yeah, this is where we needed some dispel. Quickly, make a potion! Is there anything here with dispel? Ectoplasm. Damn it. Shock shield. Oh, maybe actually, yeah. We have that, and I think I've got a weak potion of it too. Yeah. Maybe that'll save us. Bah, I don't think so. No, I can't drink evil potions. Rip. Treasure wasn't that good anyway. Oh dear. Okay, we didn't. It wasn't that far back. Okay, right. Where are you? There you are. Not going to bother with that. It's silly. Oh, hello. It goes deeper. Double back, huh? So... Oh gosh, it's one of you. Creepy bastard. Oh, he's gonna kill me now. Whoa, gosh. Damn it. Stuck on the rocks. No! I thought we'd gone back to the start there for a second, because it looked very similar, but evidently not. I'm ready for him this time. Away! Yeah, he's pretty creepy, it's got to be said. It's so quick, too. That was close. That's a really cool monster. Well done with whichever mod maker made that. As people said last time, yeah, that he's just like one of the Morrowind Draugr. Oh, leads to the Great Forest. It goes down further? All right. Oh, we're back here. Okay. So that was the start. It's just the game spawned in another ghoul. To confuse me. You cunning devil game. I'm getting a definite sense of being stuck in a labyrinth, I must say. There's something very wrong about this place. How do I get out of here again, then? I guess I just have to go all the way around again, don't I? Oh, bother. That'll teach me to just randomly drop down holes, I suppose. Haunted as bollocks, yeah, I quite agree. How am I missing all these creatures? This is weird. Damn it! I would have liked to have known where that double back went to. You know, actually, just... Whoa! Whoa. That was the wrong console command. No wonder I was confused. TCL. No. I want to know where this goes. Right. I mean, yeah, I could have gone back around, but it would just be a waste of time, so I figured I can forgive myself a bit of TCL there. There we go. Potion of light, eh? How about these zombie? Ah, I think we finally found the grave robbers. What's left of them? Ariel. Key to Ruby Hollows. What? What's Ruby Hollows and where? What's the story behind this? I'm intrigued now. Something weirdly disturbing about the Dark Elf zombies. The Argonian zombies were by far the coolest so far, though. They were really awesome. Dread zombie. Yeah, that would explain why it's got a lot more health and also why it's glowing. Yarr. It'd be the Dread zombie Roberts. One moment. Let's try that again. Okay. Steel helmet. You know what? I'm going to make a point of starting to collect ectoplasm since we know it does dispel. Alright, what's in this? No trap? Okay. The illuminant staff. That looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? There's a what devilry is this? There's a door here, according to the map. Can't get to it though. Yeah, maybe I think you're right. Maybe it is quest related. It's just I don't recognize any of this. This must be an Oscura's Overhaul or Unique Landscapes quest that I'm not aware of. Because I've done every vanilla side quest. Well, except for some of the Daedric ones. I don't think I ever got around to doing all of the Daedric ones. One of these days I'll have to play a character who actually is interested in doing all the Daedric quests, just for fun. Because I've never managed to do the Hermaeus Mora Daedric quest in this game, because you have to do all of the others before you're allowed to do that one. Alright. Oh, it's a lovely day, isn't it? Imperial City in the distance. Alright. Still haven't found this shrine. At least now we can see where we're going. Basically, the idea I had for a playthrough that could follow on from this one is a sort of vampire count playthrough. Because I want to have another go at Arthmor's alternative start mod. I couldn't get it working for this playthrough, but I'd like to have another bash at trying to make it work. And the main reason is because there's one alternate start in the mod that allows you to start as a vampire in a fort. You know, after waking up after a very long sleep, one assumes. Here it is. And I'd quite like to do the main quest. I'd quite like to do the Daedric quest, and as an extension of that, I'd like to do Kvatch Rebuilt and become the vampire count of Kvatch. Can you make the fort your home in the mod? Yeah, it's also full of vampires that are friendly to you as well. Kind of I mean, I've never tried it, because as I said, I can never get the mod to actually work, but that's what's in the description. Anyway, we've prayed at the Way Shrine of Akatosh. Hooray. At last. I can see getting back up there is going to be awkward. Damn you, Bruma, being built on a defensible hill. I think it's Alternate Beginning. I forget what the exact name of the mod is. But, you know, I installed it, I put it in my load order, I followed all the instructions, and every time I started a new game, I just started in the vanilla dungeon again. It just didn't work. So I went back to the good old tried and tested alternate start and arrive by ship mod. Which is a very good mod, actually. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Very sensible, very stable. Doesn't muck about too much. Has some useful and interesting character customization options.
Hi there.
Yeah, I mean, considering Bethesda does like to copy and nick ideas from its modding community, I'm a little bit surprised they haven't done a game yet which does have alternate starts in it by default, but I guess that's just not part of their design philosophy, darling. They like to shoehorn you into being an ex-convict at the start of every game. Now then.
Greetings.
Old Braden Lyrian lives around here somewhere, doesn't he? Or did live around here somewhere. He doesn't live in one of these, does he? He lives in one of those. Out of character knowledge here, but you know. I think they've totally moved this around. Joel's house. Here we go.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynal Draelus, will be allowed access.
For the mods pay, comments. Can't get to work with Rybash. Rebuild the bash patch. I did that, though. I did rebuild the bash patch. I remember doing that, thinking to myself, well, maybe that's why it's not working. And it still didn't work, so... Anyway.
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
I am Sally, the renowned vampire hunter.
Go ahead.
And also Holy Crusader, Pilgrim Crusader person. Priestess lady. You can definitely trust me. Okay,
I like that. A lot. You're pathetic. It's good of you to say so.
Oh, I got that completely wrong.
Please. Thank you. You're
Got it wrong
wasting
again.
your breath. You're pathetic. Where'd you get that? You're wasting your breath.
It's these two he likes, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's good of you can't scare me. You're too kind. Where'd you get that? That's... I see. A culprit in this...
God damn it.
I'm listening. We'll see.
Fine. Have a goddamn bribe. That doesn't seem remotely...
Thanks. A culprit in this... Please, go on. Good day.
I'm sorry. I can't right now.
Really? Really, game? Oh, for
You're going
heaven's
to
sake.
have to... Tell me more.
Have some money.
Thanks.
So you'll actually bloody tell me.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynal Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Yeah, it's annoying I had to bribe him like that. It doesn't seem very believable or sensible, but it is what it is. Also, this whole thing here, this whole situation is a clear example of why you need to have vampire hunters that have studied at an accredited institution and have documentation to prove they are actually vampire hunters, because otherwise you can have what happens here. Some dude turns up and is like, yeah, I'm totally a vampire hunter, and this guy's totally a vampire, and that's why I killed him. Fishy indeed, yes. And in universe, this cannot be the first time this has ever happened either, you know? If you really think about it.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. Olav's tap and tack is...
Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
He doesn't look like a vampire. It must be said. Mouthing silent words at me. Hello, yeah. But then again, there's the other quest in the game, isn't there? The Order of the Virtuous Blood, where there is a vampire in that quest who also doesn't actually look like a vampire. So, I suppose you can't tell really. Okay.
Oh, you're back. So, any new revelations in your investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove.
Okay.
I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught.
Yeah, it's okay. So he actually, in spite of everything I just said earlier, actually the guy apparently he does have references. So he was able to prove that, yeah, he's a legit vampire hunter, according to this, for now anyway. But yeah, that is apparently taken into consideration. You'll be honest, vampirism isn't that bad into the Elder Scrolls. It's pretty awful in Morrowind to be a vampire, honestly. But, you know, look, I'll be honest with you. If you're talking about it from a perspective of why do people hate vampires, they're not that bad. In case you hadn't noticed, people in real life hate other people who have a slightly different tone of skin. So...
Keep up the good work, I suppose.
I need you to leave now.
What? Fine then. Hello, Ratty. For once, an accurately sized rat. Why is the Bruma Chapel so dirty? It's weird.
Anytime now.
How goes it? Okay, you? Not bad.
Okay.
Bye.
Not bad.
Farewell.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Safe travels.
Take care.
Sell a few bits.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Monkey pants. Nord boots. Nordic fur boots. Nordic fur tunic. Still not as good as my rock cutter stuff. Warp offhand. Interesting. Oh, no. Haggle. Haggle. For heaven's sake.
An excellent. A good. That's a good deal.
Oh yeah, the Staff of Ruin. I don't really need that.
A fine transaction.
Right, I'm sure I've got a bunch of potions I don't need either, so let's have a look.
You got a great deal.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. No, I'll keep the feather potion. Don't need these light potions either, really. Frost Titan Horn, don't need. Minotaur Horn, don't need. Don't need all this vampire dust either, really.
Thank you. Come again. Goodbye.
Also, I almost forgot. No, not that. Flax seeds, and there we go.
Hi.
My alchemy skill increased. Hooray. Right, where's the smith? I need to get my stuff repaired. My sword seems to have a few dents in it.
What do you want? If I can't...
There we go. Ooh.
What can I do?
Reynold Drelas.
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Fjotrid. Skjorter up there. Fjotrid. I wonder what... Does Fjotrid mean trousers or something? It wouldn't surprise me. Shirt up there and trousers down here.
How are you?
Hello.
My name is Selina Orania. I'm a Mage's Guild journeyman.
Good for you, dear. Pat her on the head. Can you sell me some potions? Yeah, good, thank you. What about some spells?
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Ooh, telekinesis, no. Open easy lock, though. Yes.
A pleasure to serve you. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Calcinate. What have I got? A novice one. Right, you gonna have that? I shall have this.
You drive a hard bargain.
Also, dispel potions. Do you have any? No. Bollocks. Do you have any ingredients that do it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, dispel is really difficult to get your hands on, apparently.
Another satisfied customer. Be seeing you.
King idiot. Ha! Really? Bloody hell.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, is this guy again?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at...
Just threw his plate across the room.
Hello. What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
That's good to know, Olav. Where's Raynil?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay, these two he likes.
Yeah, right. That, what a wonderful compliment. You've got a... that's... No, that never happened.
Not making much progress here.
No, that... You've got a point. Goodness. So you say, you've got... Get away from me. You get away from... What? I doubt it. I usually...
Fucking game and fucking speechcraft bollocks. Fine.
What can I do?
Fine. Fine.
Go
fine.
ahead.
No bribes.
Every little bit helps. I usually... All right. Thank you. How kind. I usually don't give...
Are you kidding me?
Good journey to you. Look at the muscles on you.
Alright, I'm going to have to start kicking down doors, apparently.
Has been doing good business.
It's a good place to stay. Public is quite a good provider.
Unlock. There we go. Ah. I've discovered a small journal in Rayl's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some alien ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gellerborn. I need to find out more about Gellerborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynal. Olav may be able to help. And if I hear a word from him about me smashing that door down, I've already paid him for it. Parchment won't say anything, it's just blank parchment. Let's see. Bloody hell, this is quite long. Let's have a skim of it. Those of you watching this at home obviously can pause and read this if you want to. What if it's another one of those alien statues? Come on, get to the point, journal. A cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of this magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contract a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks, so none would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many a song of adventures past and adventures to come. What is the artifact, though? Ah, we'll find out one way or the other, won't we?
On an expedition to Oblivion.
What can I do for you today?
Gellerborn.
Gellerborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gellerborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment.
He's full of shit, is what he is.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
I didn't draw out that cutscene myself. No, I used a website online that allows you to make your own Bayeux tapestry thing.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
Right. I think we probably have enough evidence.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
A lot, actually.
How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I don't know anything. I can't. I'm in the game right now. I can't go checking random links. Mate, sorry. I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire?
I have his journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
All right.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. So where's this body that's supposed to be in the basement? Oh, yeah. Murdered beggar. Something behind that. Bloody is a strong potion of invisibility. Look at that. More evidence, I would say. Alluring gaze. Ah, very funny game. Now you throw one of those at me.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Yeah, you are right. I know, like that was one ripped beggar down there. Like, damn. He might have been homeless, but he did go to the gym.
Hail.
Right. I think we'll go here.
Hello.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members.
Oh, I'm not sitting at a table with this arsehole.
For some folks.
Good to know.
Have you seen right?
Wait for an hour, as he said.
Hi there.
There he is.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Geliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed.
Do you know what? I think I might have found that.
There before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Time limit. Yes, living statue in the back there. Just green hair, look at that. Actually green hair. Man, orcs look so weird in this game. Compared to Morrowind and Skyrim.
If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death. Raynal will pay for both crimes. Geliborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
All right.
Please hurry.
I ran into some goblins in the woods.
By what right do you disturb me?
I don't know.
We're looking for recruits. Think you're tough enough to join the Fighters Guild?
Not in this playthrough, love. Sorry.
wait till...
I thought about doing the Fighters Guild in this playthrough, actually, but it just... take far too long. Fighters Guild plus Knights of the Nine plus Revelations. Nah, we'd be here streaming this for months if we did that. Alright. Yeah, we did find it, Boreal Stone Cave. Yeah, I wandered straight past it and didn't bother to go in. I haven't changed the timescale. That is precisely why I haven't changed the timescale, because it doesn't play well with some quests in the game. This one probably included. There's a helicopter been flying around outside now for a good 5 minutes. It's annoying as hell. The thing is, it's probably the police looking for people farming. God, mystical imp. Marijuana, anyway. That's what it's there doing. Imps surprisingly dangerous in large numbers. Oh, look, they've been out hunting deer. Apparently imps hunt in packs. There you go. They are useful, actually, because as we've previously established, you can make... what do you call it? Cure paralysis potions with them. Oh, what now? I don't like prowler wolves. I never have any meat on them. They're not... the way... Okay, let me explain how it works. They fly around in a helicopter up there, and they use a thermal camera, and they point it down at all the houses, because people who grow marijuana in their upstairs or their attic or whatever, it creates heat, which they can detect using a thermal camera. That's how they find people that do it. That's why they're flying around in the dark in a helicopter. Honestly, my opinion, huge fucking waste of resources. They should just legalize the shit. Think how much it probably costs to fuel that helicopter all night. Yeah, they should definitely legalize it. Such a waste of money arresting people and tracking them down and everything. There are genuinely nasty drugs out there that are getting peddled around this country, and you'd be better off spending resources on dealing with that problem instead. But that's just my opinion. Problem is we've got a conservative government now for the next 5 years, and they won't do shit about it. They are very anti legalizing drugs, so more money wasted. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna move on from this topic before we start getting very political. We still have this quest right now. Let's change it so I actually have a map marker. Yeah, I couldn't upload my mod pack. Honestly. It's just, well, I wouldn't. I'd need to get permission from every single person who made all of the mods to re-upload it all somewhere. It's just not practical. Aha! The remains of our previous battle.
You'll spook the deer.
We did find that way shrine, yep. Once we're done with this quest, we'll be moving on to, well, we'll be going all the way down here to get the Julianos one. I don't know if we're going to bother stopping by Shadenhall or not, actually, on our way there, to be honest. Make that decision later, but yeah. Although, I have a feeling we'll be visiting the Julianos shrine next stream, because I think once this quest is done, I'm going to end the stream. I'm tired, and I still have a bit of a headache, and I want to watch The Witcher, so... So this has been fun, don't get me wrong. Spooky.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's Tap and Tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You will not surrender, then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here, but then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
This is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Surprisingly polite. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, you're going to just run away, or we're going to have a fight here. Oh, pathetic. Pathetic. I've located Raynal in the... yeah. Horticurus. Ah, it's the armor that Arthur used to have, isn't it? I'll take it to sell. Although the greaves might actually be quite useful. No, they're still not as good as the rock cutter ones. Bloody hell, man. Light guar leather boots. No, again, still not as good. Thanks for the gear, though. Did he have a decent sword? No. Yeah, it's an old tomb. Interesting. Candle still lit and everything. Keys? As he actually had the keys. Oh no. It's distracted by the armor. I tell you why I missed the keys, because I... Oh, for fuck's sake, imps. It's because I switched it to armor mode. The UI. Crazed imp skull. Thank you for that. That would have been very frustrating. Yeah, there they are. It's because I did that to compare my armor and then I missed them. Yeah, let's take it back to Eileen. Yeah. Despawn the corpse. Mission failed. This is a very interesting rock formation. I'm going the wrong bloody way. That's not helping anyone. Dangerous rock formation, yeah. The trinket isn't even enchanted. Well, it's a mundane amulet. It just doesn't seem to be much special, but of course we're going to take it back to Braden's wife, because she might know something about it. Just as the sun sets in the distance. Perfectly timed, really. I say the sun sets. I mean, it's setting out there somewhere, but it's too cloudy to see anything. Well, you know, the Elder Scrolls has the George R.R. Martin's magic problem. I call it that because it's a problem I first heard raised by George R.R. Martin when he said about how you got to explain why and how in a fantasy universe. If you have mages that are so powerful they can blow down city walls and destroy like half an army by themselves, why do people bother to build walls and keep armies? It's a good question. Nearly there. It's amazing how much the fog makes it... everything seem sort of unknown and unfamiliar. For when you don't have to fight mages at least. Yeah, I mean, you'll have some troops, I suppose, for keeping the peace and that sort of thing, but why invest in a very expensive, well-trained army when some Burk's just going to come along and lob a massive fireball at them all at the end of the day? Is, I think, George's point there. Why build huge walls if some dude can come along and just knock it down single-handedly?
Excuse me.
What news do you bring?
I bring you a weird amulet thing.
Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil. Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Certainly, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Right.
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
Indeed it has. Phylactery of... yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good at all. It's kind of rubbish, in fact. Oh dear. Well, never mind. It's worth a lot, though. Let's go to the nice inn, shall we?
Always a pleasure.
Anyway, yeah, the point about magic and walls and armies and things is interesting to me because, of course, in real life, we stopped building big-ass walls and fortresses and things because artillery became a thing. So, if you have mages in your setting that effectively are the same as artillery and big cannons, why are people bothering to build walls? It is a question you need to answer.
Have you heard the rumors about why Edla Dark?
Interesting looking fellow.
I'm Logvar. Hafid pays me to stand around and keep things quiet.
Good for you, Logvar. It's just your face made me think maybe you were a modded NPC. So.
There are a number of stories. None of them good.
Okay, you're definitely modded. You're a shepherd. Sure I am. Most of the meat in this town is supplied by me, and a lot of the clothes made here are with my wool. Okay, good for you. Who's the guy who runs this place?
I take it you want something.
There he
Welcome
is.
to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
Bird.
There's a most comfortable bed just downstairs. A wonderful room and nicely priced at 25 gold a night, if you're interested. Excellent. It's just downstairs there. The door is impossible to miss. I'm sure you'll sleep very well. You too.
Right. Let's rest for 11 hours. Oh yeah, sure, you might need walls to keep monsters out, but you don't need those kind of walls to keep monsters out at the end of the day. Unless you've got a serious monster problem, of course, I suppose. But, yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's me done for this evening. Yeah. So next week on Monday, I'll be back. Let me just do a quick calendar check here. Yeah, so I'll be streaming on Monday. I obviously won't be streaming on Wednesday because it'll be Christmas Day, and then I'll stream again on Friday, the day after Boxing Day. So no Wednesday stream next week because it's Christmas. And yeah, I will see you on Monday on the 23rd for more of this, basically. I think. As the game just crashed. Yes, the game's just crashed. Typical. Damn you, Oblivion. God damn you to hell. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's see if there's someone we can go and raid. Someone we can... Yeah, Echo. No, actually, it's surprisingly quiet this evening. There's nobody. Usually at least Lilia is streaming, but not even her. All right, then. Well, never mind. No raid tonight, folks. Sad face. Okay. Okay, cheers, everybody. That's it for me. I'll see you again on Monday, as I said. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy Christmas, etc., etc. And I'll see you on Monday. Toodaloo. That's it. That's all I got. Bye.